justice, joy, love. It doesn't matter what order, but mix those three things together in fairly equal measure, and I think you'll be okay. Now, here's the ones that I think you should avoid. I don't know if I'll get in trouble for this, but I think we should move away from righteousness. So not justice and righteousness, justice and love. Because, you know, and this I've said to you all, I've said it several times, I don't know if anyone ever heard it, but, you know, when I'm standing on the pillar of righteousness, usually my other foot is on the pillar of self-righteousness. Just doesn't really work very well. So justice, love, joy, that's I think the mix. And if you practice those things and you play, you will get along and you'll be able to do the hard work. You have to play though. Don't forget to play. Don't get stuck on the justice part and forget the joy part. And you can have joy no matter what the circumstances are in the world. I don't know how that works, but I think it's true. Okay, I have two requests. I have two requests of you. I have no way of enforcing this. I can't come kind of along and check and see if you're doing it. But I have two requests of you as interplayers going forward. Number one is that you capitalize the P in interplay. That seems like it should be fairly simple, but I don't know. Capitalize the P in interplay, and just don't take out the kind of silly, funny parts of interplay and make them more deep and meaningful. You can do that with some of them, but not all of them. So, you know, I hope you'll continue to mush your face. And I hope you'll continue to embrace your evil twin. You know, everyone would say, well, could we just call it the trickster? Well, just look, we're in the process of rewriting the core elements. And I noticed this comment that I forgot about that I'd made. We have this little document where we've got each of the core elements and people are writing comments at the bottom. And I noticed where I wrote this comment at the bottom, which I'd completely forgotten about. And I said something like, you know, the evil twin, what, like lots of systems might use the trickster, but how many other systems do you know that would include the evil twin? It might be the only system in the entire world that embraces the evil twin. It's one of its core principles. Many of you know, like, okay, this is another confession that I've made several times, that I don't really believe in chakras, but if I did believe in chakras, I would be able to kind of claim that I work pretty high in my body in terms of the chakras that tend to work out of these chakras up here as opposed to these chakras down here. You might not agree with that because you know more about chakras than I do. So it's interesting to me that I realized really clearly, as a matter of fact, I was in the living room of some Australian interplayers in Adelaide, and the guy and his wife are both interplayers, and he led me through this little process that he uses with some of his people about what's at the center of interplay, and we ended up with one word, and it was love. That is the secret of the universe.
Yay, everybody. Come on.
Your celebration.
Yay.
Wow.
So thank you.